WWE NXT champion Oba Femi took inspiration from MCU villain. Oba Femi has quickly risen to prominence in WWE NXT, capturing the attention of fans with his dominant presence and unmatched physicality. Since becoming NXT North American champion, Femi has stood out as one of the brightest prospects on the brand, blending raw strength with a character that feels larger than life. What makes his rise even more fascinating is the revelation that much of his presentation and in-ring persona were inspired by an unlikely source, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, particularly one of its most notorious villains. For Femi, building a character was just as important as his in-ring skill set. WWE thrives on storytelling, and the stars who achieve long-term success often have a distinct persona that resonates with fans. While some performers draw inspiration from real-life experiences or past wrestling legends, Femi looked toward pop culture, and the MCU provided the perfect blueprint. The champion revealed that he crafted parts of his persona after watching Thanos, the iconic Marvel villain who commanded fear and respect across the Avengers saga. The comparison is more than fitting. Much like Thanos, Oba Femi carries himself with an aura of inevitability. Every time he steps into the ring, there is a sense that his opponents are facing a force too powerful to stop. His dominant style reflects the same overwhelming strength that made Thanos a nearly unbeatable figure in the Marvel films. By incorporating those traits, Femi has positioned himself not just as another powerhouse wrestler, but as someone who exudes a presence that feels mythical and unstoppable. What makes the connection even more intriguing is how Femi has applied Thanos' mindset to his own wrestling philosophy. Thanos, despite being a villain, believed he was acting with purpose, carrying out his mission with calm confidence rather than unnecessary rage. Femi has adopted a similar approach in his character work. He does not simply want to be another intimidating wrestler who crushes opponents with brute force. Instead, he seeks to project control, patience, and inevitability. When he speaks, his words carry weight. When he wrestles, his movements are deliberate, sending the message that every action is part of a larger plan. This creative decision has paid off tremendously for the young star. In an era where many wrestlers aim to stand out through flashy moves or over-the-top antics, Femi's ability to channel the quiet intensity of Thanos has made him stand out. His championship reign has been defined by matches where he not only defeats his opponents but does so in a way that feels dominant and decisive. Fans have started to draw the same parallels, noting that Oba Femi looks and performs as if he was taken straight out of a blockbuster film. WWE has a long history of stars drawing influence from pop culture, but Femi's embrace of an MCU villain is particularly timely. The Marvel films remain some of the most popular pieces of modern entertainment, and Thanos continues to be remembered as one of cinema's greatest villains. By aligning himself with that image, Femi has tapped into a cultural icon that fans immediately recognize, while still making the persona uniquely his own. The journey for Oba Femi is only just beginning, and if his current trajectory is any indication, he could soon become one of WWE's biggest breakout stars. With a blend of unmatched athletic ability, powerful storytelling, and a villainous inspiration that feels both fresh and familiar, the NXT champion has carved a unique path for himself. Much like the MCU villain he models himself after, Oba Femi seems destined to dominate, leaving behind a legacy that fans won't soon forget. As his reign continues, the wrestling world will be watching closely. If Oba Femi can maintain this balance of physical dominance and character depth, he may not just be remembered as a strong champion in NXT, he may become one of WWE's next major attractions on the global stage.